Built by Pros was founded in eastern Iowa as an organization committed to growing the union trades. We got two of those gentlemen here along with us this morning. I will list their name. They'll raise their hand, and there'll be a 10-point quiz afterwards. First of all, Mike Sadler is here, and the nice tall gentleman. I should have gotten a box, Mike. Could you have built me like a box or something to stand on?
Mark probably could have.
And next to him, Mark Smith. Gentlemen, good morning. Thanks for being here. Built by Pros. For somebody who's not familiar, what or who is Built by Pros?
So Built by Pros is a labor management organization partnership based on educating the public on union apprenticeships and union contractors and the work that we do.
And we see commercials here on TV9, some of the stuff you guys have built. I mean, it's quite the long laundry list of things that you've been involved in all around eastern Iowa.
Yeah, so this was started back probably in 2012, the Built by Pros, and at that time we were still doing post-flood work, the convention center, the library, the fire station, a lot of good stuff that we built back then. I mean, we work in grocery stores and hospitals and schools, building all kinds of stuff, all the industrial facilities.
Yeah, the fire station you mentioned too, that's even the one in Cedar Rapids, the one in Marion you guys have had a hand in. Tell me a little bit about
the YMCA in Marion.
Yeah, that too. I mean, some really cool stuff that's changed in the landscape, and that's just here in Cedar Rapids and Iowa City, but you're kind of, what's your range? How far do you guys go?
So, originally, we kind of concentrated on the Cedar Rapids, Iowa City market, the corridor, but we're branching out to Dubuque and getting into Waterloo and trying to get down to southeast Iowa as well.
Gotcha.
And then we just started a second branch, if you will, Built by Pros in Des Moines. And Mark is probably going to tell you a little bit about that.
I should have had Mark stand next to me. I wouldn't feel so small. Mark, tell me a little bit about this expansion, because anytime something grows and expands, that's got to be a great feeling, and it's great news too.
Yeah, it really is. We're super excited to have Built by Pros over in central Iowa, the Des Moines area. Same message over there, just educating people and getting them connected with all of us trades folks that work in the union trades with their communities, because that's where we're at. There's thousands of them, and that's where we build and that's where we do what we do.
And obviously to be able to build on the success, pun intended, back in 2012, it grows. As you guys are expanding, what are you seeing? What's kind of the climate out there right now? A lot more people getting in the trades?
Yeah, we've had some really great traction, particularly in the schools. Getting people connected with the skilled trades and apprenticeship programs, things like that. So to get this message out there and have more familiarity with all of us, just going to continue on that success. They'll know right where to come. Right out of that classroom. I'm
going to ask both of you what seems like a silly question, but it's never stopped me before. Why is it important to have an organization like this, not only here in eastern Iowa, but statewide? I'm going to start with you, Mark. Why is it so important?
Well, education and just familiarity, I think, is really key on this. Like I mentioned, there's several trades, thousands of workers, which also means great opportunities. These are careers that people can build a lifetime on. Raise families, send kids to college, and just really, have a great sense of dignity with what you do.
Mike, same question for you. You can't copy his answer.
I would echo what Mark says. The apprenticeships in the trades, there's 16 or 17 different trades. In the apprenticeships, you go through a 3, 4, or 5 year apprenticeship and you have no college debt. And you get done with your apprenticeship and you're making $60,000 to $100,000 a year with no college debt. I've been in this for 34 years, raised 3 kids, working on getting towards retirement here one of these days, and I've got all kinds of retirement saved up, and I got a really good health care plan as well.
And you know how to build a nice home for retirement, too.
Absolutely.
How has it changed? I'm going to ask both of you this. You said 30 plus years. How has what you do changed with technology and everything, and having organizations like this?
Changed tremendously, and it changes every day. So I'm a pipe fitter by trade. There's a contractor in town that just got a robot welder in their fab shop. And I struggle with it, but it's the next step. It's where we're going. It's where we're headed.
Yeah, Mark, same question for you.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting, and that can be very attractive for some folks as well. That kind of that picture that a lot of people have of just a person, with a shovel out as a laborer in the ditch as a construction worker, right? But it's very technical and very advanced these days. Many people are walking around with an iPad with sets of plans on them. We're using, digital devices, laser layout. It's and it's changing faster than we can keep up, really.
And the beauty of that is we have folks like you guys that teach everybody how to do it from the ground up and everything.
Absolutely.
So, Mike, thank you so much for coming in this
Thank you.
morning. Mark, thank you as well.
Pleasure.
On the screen, the details where you can go to learn more. We'll, of course, put it on our website, too, at kcrg.com. Thanks, fellas.